Hey, David Starr here, back with another episode of On Guitars. If you own a music store for any length of time, somebody's going to think you know something about guitars, and they're going to bring you a guitar they've built to look at. And that happens to us on occasion here at the store. It's happened to me a lot over the years. And some of them are pretty good, and some of them are need work. If you're starting out building acoustic guitars, you got a long way to go before you build the right one. It just takes time. That's why I don't do it. But I've seen some pretty cool ones come through. What I want to show you today is obviously a Strat-style guitar. And it's made by our friend Patrick Burnett over in Grand Junction, Colorado. It's called the Bnetty Alpha. That's his trade name is Bnetty. Patrick Burnett. Get it? Okay. So he brought this guitar in the other day and said, would you play it and give me your opinion on it? And I said, sure. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's essentially a guitar that he put together through with pretty readily available parts, but there's some things about it that are kind of unique. Let's talk about the pieces and the parts, because that's what electric guitars are made of. You got a body is made of sassafras, which I've not heard of before, but it's a really nice weight. It's not heavy, but it feels good. It doesn't feel flimsy or lightweight. Neck is hard rock maple, 9.5-inch radius, and he's done an aged yellow finish on it, which is not gloss and it's not matte. It's somewhere in between, and it's actually really, really nice to the touch. You know, one of the problems for some of us is that the back of the neck gets pretty sticky when things get hot. Some people sand their necks down. Never been a fan of doing that, although I've played some that have been done that way, and it's kind of nice. The headstock is very reminiscent of another company's headstock, and ask him about that. And that's on purpose, but it's not identical. So I'll just leave you to make of that what you will. I believe it was a paddle headstock that you can order from people that make parts for electric guitars, and then he cut that and did his own graphics and whatnot. You got Kluson Supreme vintage style tuners on the back, so very, very vintage Stratty looking and sounding. Bridge, tremolo bridge, is a Wilkinson. They make nice stuff, and it's got a nice sort of vintage look and feel to it. The pickups are Fender Tex-Mex Strat pickups, so to that extent it's got that company's pedigree. Pots from Seymour Duncan, 250K pots, and then the switch is a Switchcraft cloth wire. Came with a G&G tweed case, so everything about it sort of screams Strat. What's kind of cool, and I don't know that you can see this all that well. I'm going to try to get it in the light. It's distressed, but not terribly. And what he did was apply a nitrocellulose finish to it, and then he did something else to it, and I don't know what, but it's got a nice sort of vertical checking to it. I've got a 58 Strat, so I know about checking, and I'd have to say, as relic or distressed guitars go, this is pretty subtle, and he kind of described the process, but honestly I don't remember it exactly, so I'm going to keep my foot out of my mouth. Cream pick guard, still got the plastic on it. That's why it's still got the sticker. But I'd have to say, all in all, this is a really nice guitar. The only thing I would change, and it's pretty minor, would be that he's got 9s on here for strings. I would have put a heavier string, a 10. Really nice sounding guitar. Wasn't familiar with the whole Seymour Duncan pot thing. Usually you have Seymour Duncan pickups, but for whatever reason that's the combination he used. And you know, I'd say bottom line, I'd take this thing out and play it anytime. A little bit of distressing on the back, no back plate, and we all struggle with that. Where did you put the back plate? I don't remember. I had one for my 58 Strat, but I don't know what happened to it. So it doesn't matter. Bottom line, really nice guitar. The thing that sort of intrigued me the most was the way he did the finish, because so many of these companies now, and the company whose headstock looks like that does this. Some of them look like they've been dragged behind a locomotive. Not the most realistic look on a guitar, but again, my 58 Strat kind of has that look, and it's just really, really old. So maybe that's how they get, you know. They know what they're doing. I don't. But anyway, nice guitar. Patrick Burnett made this. It's called the Bnetty Alpha, and I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10. I just put some heavier strings. That's all. But it's a nice sounding guitar. Really nice neck profile. These pickups sound good. That's it for now. I'm David Starr. This is On Guitars. We'll have more cool stuff coming for you. Don't forget to tell your friends. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that little notification bell so you know when we're doing new stuff. And we'll just keep it coming. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. See you soon.